And we're back. Mike Cernovich, DangerPlay.com, Gorilla Mindset. Twitter, stock is at an all-time low. Censorship is at all-time high. So I just posted a little... Come here, you can sit on my lap, buddy. You can sit on my lap, it's okay. Julius, look at how big he's getting. So for those of you who have watched my periscopes for, a long time, remember when my periscopes would do like 7,000 simultaneous? My periscopes were at one time, they were like big time. My periscopes would do like 7,000 live simultaneous viewers. They do like 100,000 views. They were crazy, right? It was huge. And then Twitter got mad, and then, they throttled me and they throttled me. And then eventually it got to where I would do like 1,000 active viewers. And that was kind of my inner benchmark. Was, hey, I'll do 1,000 active viewers. Well, Periscope stepped up their throttling again, and now they've cut me in half overnight. So I'm gonna, hey, how you doing, little guy? We're gonna go here for a walk. So I'm gonna show you what has happened overnight. I always like the data. I live and die on data. Did it not upload all the images? Oh shit! It didn't upload the images. That's annoying. Shoot. Well. Darn it. Well, I was gonna show you the actual images, but right now I have 465 live viewers. Right, 465. That is about what I've been peaking at. That's actually good. Now, those of you who have been watching my Periscope since I started doing them, 6 months ago, would 450 active viewers be low? No. Now, a lot of people would say, well, Mike, the election is over. That chilled out. And I understand that argument. 5 days ago, I was doing 1,000 active viewers, right? 5 days ago, I was doing 1,000. And then suddenly, whoosh, cut in half. So here's how they're doing it. Periscope is not censoring me. But now the tweets that I send out, because every time I send a tweet out, or rather, every time I do a Periscope, that auto-publishes to my Twitter, and then my Twitter drives all my traffic to my Periscopes. So what Twitter is doing now is they're throttling my tweets so that not very many people are seeing my tweets. So because of that, I'm getting, 50% at most traffic to my Periscope. So I don't blame the Periscope people, it's the Twitter people. So this is all measurable because I've even done measuring. So it used to be, because I do a lot of data testing. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes than they think. It used to be if I would only do a Periscope and I wouldn't tweet out the link, then I would do 33% of the views on my Periscope. So let me explain that to you. So if I would do a Periscope and I would disable the notification so that it wouldn't push out to Twitter, I would do, say, 10,000 viewers. Then when I would enable it, I would do 30,000 viewers. And that was pretty typical. So that gave me an idea from the inside, the links. So now what's happening is that when I do a Periscope, when the link gets tweeted out, Twitter has cut my traffic 50% overnight. So my tweets now, I can say my Twitter impressions are about 50% overnight. So yeah, for those of you who remember, if I were doing a Periscope on Twitter censorship 4 months ago, this thing would be at 2,000 live viewers. We all know that. I mean, again, anybody who has been here, you guys can fact check me in real time. You guys remember my Periscopes, how we would start off like 400, like whoosh. You would have 400 to begin with, and we'd be 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. We hit 7,000 one time. We would hit so much traffic that we would crash the Periscope servers. They couldn't even keep up. And now, right now, I'm just like meandering around, 500 live viewers, 600 tops, and then it'll drop to around 300. So that's just objective proof that overnight now they're cutting my Periscope traffic in half. The green curtain isn't killing it. So no big deal, man. That's why Twitter is lowering in stock. Their stock price is down like 12%. They're killing their power users. People like me make money for Twitter. It's a semiotic relationship. They give me a platform. They give me a platform. I produce content. They get viewers. They get advertisers. I don't have to pay overhead cost, right? So now they're taking people like me who are doing 150 million Twitter views a month. People like me who would do massive periscopes. At one time, my periscope was the most watched of all the periscope channels, even the ones they promoted the front page. My periscopes killed everybody, slaughtered it, and then they've slowly throttled it. And now with the new move by Twitter, where I'm not even saying it, I would pay Twitter. I told them, I will pay, if Twitter said, Mike, we need you to pay us $1,000 a month, and we will not throttle you, and we will not censor you. I would gladly pay $1,000 a month, at least. I'd pay Twitter, if I could actually use Twitter to its full power, and none of the censorship bullshit, or none of the nonsense that I have to deal with, I would gladly pay $1,000 a month to Twitter. That would be the quickest check I would write. I'd probably pay $2,500 a month to use Twitter. I would gladly pay it to not have to deal with them throttling it, them messing with my notifications, them screwing with me easily. Why? Because I make money off Twitter. It's my big excuse me, a big source of my brand. So yeah, I would definitely pay $1,000 a month. But that's just the way it is. So Twitter, they don't want to make money. They want to run it. I've called it it's Jack Dorsey's private social justice warrior political action committee. Twitter is not in this game to make money. Twitter is in this game to influence the narrative. That's all they're at. Twitter does not want to make money. Jack Dorsey is one of the biggest thieves of shareholder value in the world. They are one of the most dishonest companies in the world, because what they're doing by censoring me to control the narrative is they're robbing shareholders of money. They're stealing money from shareholders. Twitter is a publicly traded corporation, right? If Twitter were a nonprofit and Jack Dorsey ran it honestly, then I would have no beef with it. But Twitter is a publicly traded company. That means they have a fiduciary obligation to everybody who buys stock to maximize shareholder value. Censoring me is not maximizing shareholder value. I can tell you that. Taking a guy who is doing 150 million impressions on Twitter, who had the most biggest viewed periscope ever, that is not making money for people. Censoring me is stealing money, robbing shareholder value. That's the reality. So it's theft. It is theft for sure. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Anyway, that's why I'm on YouTube. YouTube could kick me off any day, though. That's why I'm on iTunes. They could kick me off any day. I got a blog. I'm on SoundCloud. I'm all over, man. I'm all over. They can't get me. They can't get me everywhere. You can't get rid of me everywhere. I'm on Gab.ai. Gab is going to do a video service, actually. So Gab.ai. I'm on Gab.ai. I have over 20,000 followers there already. They are going to do a video streaming service, so I'll start doing more with Gab. I'll get over there. Twitter stock is on the low. They're on the decline. When they are censoring the power users like me, when they're making it so that people like me are throttled. I mean, I live on Twitter, right? That's what I don't like. I live on Twitter. I make Twitter what it is. People sign up for Twitter only to read me. That is the only thing they ever do on Twitter. So censoring me is cutting off money to Twitter. Just the reality. But anyway, we now have proof. I'll post, I posted the screenshot. So we do have proof that Twitter has cut my impressions and throttled me overnight by 50%. 50% overnight, they've throttled me. That's just life. What are you going to do? Talk to you soon. I'm going to go do some cardio. Going to take Julius for a little trail run. Little, can you follow you? Yeah, they'll just throttle me again. It's the reality. It's the reality of being throttled. Anyway, go do your cardio today. Go to the gym. Take care of your health. Subscribe to The Right Mindset on Right Side Broadcasting Network. How do I make a living? Books, bro. I have 3 books out. I have this book. And I have this book. And then I have Gorilla Mindset somewhere. So people buy my books. That's how I make my living. That's why I promote my books. Thanks for tuning in. Mike Cernovich, DangeroPlay.com. Get to the gym. Take care of yourself. They can never censor clear thought.